Hello there everyone, welcome back. We have a fresh batch of architect homes. It says there are only two, but we're going to click on it and we're going to see there are more than two, so that's good. That was kind of confusing there for a second, but it looks like there's several to get through. Maybe not 12 like there usually are, but we'll see what we have here. So looking at this one already, it looks good, you guys. Maybe we'll get lucky this time, so I'm kind of excited. You come in, you've got a nice kitchen here. I love those purple bar stools. I never use those. And then we have a nice little dining area. Not much on the fish tanks, but you could change that out with pretty flowers or whatever you wanted to put there. And then we have a nice living area and a little bathroom here. And you have a pull out back, and then we have rooms that make sense. I wish we could view these with the walls up, but of course we can't, so we have to use our imaginations and think about how the rooms actually look. But this looks really good. I'm actually impressed with it. So maybe, again, we'll get lucky this time. It's a nice design. Yeah, I like it. So there's a good one. All right, number 2. Let's see here. Well, again, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks like a nice design. They may have taken some things out of the front hallways there, but other than that, we have a nice living room. We have a pool in the center, and the structure itself actually looks really nice. So we have windows that match, which is rare. We have a nice little sitting area back here, a kitchen in the center, and that must be like a hobby room there, so you could put that, you could use that for anything you wanted to, really. And then again, a lot of emptiness here, but if you look at the house itself, the design is really nice and has a nice deck on the back there. And I really like that pool in the center of the house, and it looks like you can walk through it from the bottom there too. No, you can't, but yeah, I actually like this design. I would decorate it a little bit differently, but you could do it however you wanted to, and I'm so far very pleased. So number 3, let's check it out. Well, again, look, everything looks like it's making sense. Now, I think they've, of course, taken some things out, but if you use your imagination and look, so far, the design is very nice. It looks like someone has made a very nice black and white house here. So you can tell, again, a lot of thought's been put into it. The design makes sense. You have a nice great room kind of split up by the staircase there, and then we have a bar area here in the basement with one of the huge couches and a bathroom. But you see the rooms here, they're making sense, and the layouts are actually really good so far. So again, with the walls up, this probably looks really nice. I like how that's open there, but that kind of looks strange. I'm not sure what's going on there. There's no railing. That must be some kind of a glitch there, right? That's interesting. But looking past that, you can see that the layout's really nice, and look, it's two-toned. Yeah, a little glitchy there, huh? But so far, so good. Could it be that they are listening to us? Who knows? All right, number 4, right? Are we on number 4? Yeah. What is this? Oh my goodness. Wow, that's like a major... Let's go back out and go back to it and see if it fixes it. No. Wow. Hold up. I'm not quite sure what's happening here, guys. This is weird. I know the home wasn't designed this way, but if we look past whatever in the world is going on here, this is another house that looks really good. Now, is it my taste in the basement? No, it's kind of a little cluttered for my taste, but overall the house, if you can look past walking through the floors and whatever is going on here, then you can tell this is a very nicely designed house here. That's a shame. I don't know what's happening there. If you all know, leave that in the comments, because I think I've only seen that once before, and that was on a houseboat months ago, and it was a glitch, but Oh, it's happening again. Are we even going to be able to look at these houses? Because look, again, oh, this would be a really nice house, I can already tell. See how cute that is down there in the basement? They've really done a good job. But there's this weird stuff going on here. But if you just look through the house here, maybe it'll go away if you buy it. You can tell this is a nice house. And it's got the bi-level roofing there. And then, from what I can tell, it has a nice layout too. It has another level here, 3rd story. And it looks like it just gets worse and worse as you go up with the glitch. But look, that's a very nicely laid out house. So far, very, very nice. So let's see what happens next here. I think we're on this one here. Well, I mean, it's okay. At least it's nothing crazy, you know? I like how people are starting to use that mint color. I kind of shied away from it at first, but I've learned to like it in certain rooms. But this house is just not my taste. It's kind of full of some older things, and, you know, a lot of the rooms are kind of useless. It's just, when I build a house, I like to make sure the rooms are stylish and used correctly, and I don't know. It just, there's an empty room over there, and then there's the fake grass on the top there. It's just not my taste. But if you like the layout, it might be worth it to you. But that's my first house I've seen on this batch that I don't like. So let's keep going here. We're on this one. And here's another one I'm not going to like. I can already tell you. And I think we've seen this one before. Yeah, it's full of stuff that we got like 7 years ago. And I get it if it was made by a newer player who only has access to that. You know, that's fine. That's their home. But really, to make it an architect home and spend that much money on it, Sims Freeplay, they're going to have to start choosing homes that are not like this. And I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings, but look, nothing matches. So if that's the kind of house you like in your town, that's fine. But people are not going to want to spend 7, 8, 9 million simoleons on houses like this, guys. They have to stop putting these houses up here for architect homes. Leave it in the comments if you agree with me, but I mean, really, again, not to hurt anyone's feelings, but this is not architect home material at all. I don't like this house at all. No. This one is a hard pass. Now, see, they put the good ones first that are cheap. That's another thing that doesn't make any sense, because as you go up the line, look at those windows. Look at that. As you go up the line, they get more expensive. So this home that you just saw is way more expensive than the nice ones that we saw first, and that makes no sense to me at all. So where are we at now? I always get lost. Uh-oh, it's happening again. We're not, oh my goodness. That'd give somebody a seizure. What is happening down there? You got a pretty big full basement here, but that's like a, oh, look at this. Wow. This is crazy. And you know what? If you try to imagine that it has a floor, this is probably another nice home. It looks like they went for the Latin theme downstairs. Upstairs, there's a lot of spa items here. Would it be a house that I would buy? No, because I have a lot of those items in my inventory, and honestly, the layout you could pretty much do on your own and pretty inexpensively, so that would be a pass for me too. But at least it wasn't something crazy except that glitch. So where are we now? I think we just did that one. Hopefully none of the other ones that we see are glitchy like that, so we can actually take a look at them. This one looks pretty nice. It's got, I can already tell it's got a few items that are rare. It has that blue couch there, that sectional over there, and that TV there. So that's good. And you're going to get a lot of the chalet artwork, and it looks like the layout's really nice. Yeah, so far so good on this one, but the floor disappeared. I don't understand this at all. Has a nice office over there, kids' room. So as long as when you bought it, the floor was there, this would be a good one to use for layout as well as some of the items that were downstairs. You know what? This is getting ridiculous. Look at this. They really have got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Look at this house. Somebody worked hard on this house. All right. I think we're almost finished. I think we got a few left to go here. Where are we? We just did that one. It's this one here. And it's doing that again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the least expensive, and this is a nice house too. I'm going to buy the least expensive one that looks glitchy like this, and I'm going to build it, and I'm going to see if it is normal when you build it. But you can tell the person who designed this put a lot of work into it. It looks really nice as far as I'm concerned. I like the layout. Not real, on the basement. You know how I'm about basements being really simple. But other than that, the house makes sense. The layout's nice. It's kind of different. And aside from that craziness right there, you can tell that it's really pretty. I think we may be on the last one here already. No, I don't want to build it. We're on the next to last one. How many times are we going to see this house? I don't like this house. Oh, you know what? This is the house that I had to redo and make it into a ski lodge. Do y'all remember this? The beach mansion. This is the beach mansion that they charged $700 LP for, and Sims K Plays requested that I remodel it. And of course, when I remodel, I don't change the walls, right? I had a hell of a time remodeling this house. I hate this house, and I don't use that word very often. Yeah, this was the beach mansion. It's back, you guys, as an architect home. Yep, there it is. I don't even want to look at that house anymore. All right, so no offense, Sims K Plays, because you did like what I turned it into, and that's all that matters. Okay, last one. I don't like this one either. This is one of those where it just looks like their inventory threw up in the house. It looks like somebody's inventory got sick and threw up into the house. This is too much for me. And they're going to charge the most for this one. Now, if you have a small inventory and you have your simoleons saved up, fine. You're going to get a lot of stuff. That's fine. But for most of us, we don't need all this. And who in the world would want to try to take all of this stuff out of this house and remodel it when you can just build from the ground up, save yourself about 50,000 hours, and just make a nice beachside house on your own and not spend all this money? That's just my opinion. It's just too much. Look at this. Okay, so there's that one. That is the last one. But I was thinking about going back and maybe checking to see if we go back in, if one of these that were glitchy, no, it's still like that. I just wanted to check it out and make sure. Okay, so there's one more thing that I wanted to look at before I go. There's this new country estate here that just came up, and it says for free. I wanted to check that out while we're on these and just go ahead and review that one, and I can already tell you I don't want it. I don't want this. It's just a little too much for me. I don't know. I don't like the layout. It's just weird. Now, some people might like it, but I just think it's plain weird. Let's go up just so you can take a look at it. I mean, it's full of useless things. Like, look at all the fish tanks, all of those sauna benches all through the house, not just in a sauna. You have, a couple of bedrooms, and then you have a dance floor up here. But who's going to wake up first thing in the morning and say, oh, skip the coffee, let's go straight over here and dance. I just like for homes to make sense. That's all. That's a neat idea, having the bathroom like that overlook. And for creativity alone, the exterior is awesome. I mean, I'll be honest, that's a pretty cool design, but it's just not something that I want to redo. So please, nobody ask me to remodel this. I don't even know what I would do with this. I have no idea, so please don't ask me. I'm just being honest. I don't know what I would do with it, but if you hung in this long for the Architect Homes review, I appreciate it. Again, I hope I didn't offend anybody. This is all in good fun, and it's just my opinion, but I just wanted you to take a look at them. I miss that they put the awesome items in. I miss the treasure hunting. It looks like those days are over, but we can still look at them together and have fun with them, and you guys can decide if you want to buy one. So thanks you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.